or something while you played. All right.
Well, here you are.
Yeah, I did some world quests earlier. And we are in a team.
Hell yeah. And what a team it is.
It's the, you know, we have a name. It's Game Daddies.
It's Game Daddies. Here I am, Peter, and here you are.
Richard, I think.
There it is.
Yeah, it's Richard.
Nailed it. Still good. Still a good show.
Yeah, and I started doing some work on my gear since last time.
Did you? Okay, so gear, I guess, you know, everyone's favorite
gear talk.
Gear talk. So
Peter,
what do you work?
No, well, you first. What is your item level these days?
Oh, I didn't want to go first. I don't know if you were, maybe you're aware, the Horde had the Warfront this weekend?
Oh, I was not aware of that, and I now casually know what that means.
Yeah, I now am deeply familiar with what that means, and all of the implications of it. This daddy is sitting at 335.
What? What?
Mm-hmm. Where are you?
Does that even make the game? Is the game still challenging at that point?
Yeah, everything still scales like a motherfucker. It sucks over here, man.
I'm actually much better than I was, and I'm not too humiliated by that number.
Where should you be?
Just a tad. Or more than a tad. Why not?
Yeah, you know, get comfy.
Okay. Yeah, that's the good Peter level. 319. I'm one away from Raid Finder. Now I do realize that I am tank spec, so I don't know if minimum item level for tanking a raid is ideal.
But it's certainly challenging. I know you love a challenge. It seems like sort of playing WoW on Dark Souls mode. Right,
but instead of like alone, there's a whole bunch of teenage boys judging you.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like exciting content. I will do it because it's going to give a lot of that inspiring emotion for that dad talk. You know, the terror of being thrust into a huge responsibility when you use it.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I am at most lowest possible item level to be a dad. So that makes some sense. I can relate to that feeling.
Oh well, we're gonna find out how that goes. But first, we got to get one more item level. Which is like a clear-cut goal with the promise of comedy.
Definitely.
So how are we gonna get me one item level?
Well, okay, open up your little chores list. What you got?
The only world quest pack I got left is Tortolon Seekers.
The worst one.
Yeah.
Sort of visually and I don't know, conceptually.
And just disappointing all around. They only give 700 gold, and what am I gonna do with that?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Maybe
we could do some heroics.
We could roll those dice. Yeah, I think that might be smart, just because kind of a warm up for the raid.
Right. I don't think we need to immediately go and have you pay the gold price. I think that's not nearly as interesting as us smashing our heads against the wall.
Now I do look bad, so I also need to transmog for the viewer's sake.
That is important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shaman. He's a great guy. He's a guildie. And if I can figure out how to open the guild window, we will. No.
Oh.
How does one? Where is that guild window?
J? What's your J do?
My J opens up professions.
That's not right.
Yeah, something's very wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and just go to key bindings.
See,
it's that new segment.
That's not a new segment. That's every segment. At least every episode.
Touche.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone Can you see what level he is?
Let me see. Which one is he?
Shift. Oh, I really didn't try that. 120. This guy's, well, I shouldn't say his full name on the air. Not that anyone watches, but he has a very good name. That's all we gotta know.
Just doxed.
They're gonna dox him.
They're gonna get him. Ooh, they're gonna find somebody with the same name on Rate My Professor and talk about him on Fox News.
But you will need to get close enough.
Almost at the transmog.
Watch out.
Well, I might not know where he is. Boy, reading about some Feinstein letters, I'll tell you that.
What you got over there? What's going on in those letters?
Saying Monday's too soon for a hearing, and that there needs to be a full investigation with like witnesses. Apparently, the doctor,
the good doctor,
that. The good doctor said this is coming too fast, and I don't feel good about it. And so she said, "Yeah, for all propriety, we should do this."
She did. She did move.
Yep. Her house is not her house anymore. Which, as a homeowner, I can imagine is the worst thing.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I just read a tweet from someone who said, "Hi, teenage girl here. This whole teenage boys are too young to understand consent is one of the most unsettling conversations I've ever seen."
I can only imagine and sort of look on in shock and terror.
Yeah.
As I don't yet know the gender of my baby. Not that it really makes a difference in this conversation, but it doesn't help.
Yeah, and uncertainty is even worse there too.
Man.
Apply. Okay, I look better.
Great. Great. Let me go turn this in right quick. Because I know as soon as I hit accept, we'll ding.
So what's your favorite piece of gear right now? We're still on gear talk.
I got a cool axe.
What's the name of that axe? It's
This
two
axe
names.
is named Honor-Bound Skull Cleaver.
The cleaver is bound for both skulls and honor.
Which is just the most horde-ass name for an axe that exists.
It comes across as like a kid's book. Like skull cleaver, you're going places.
I don't know what this is.
Yes, this is unknown to me. Oh no. Oh shit, I did this. This is
Did
the
you?
last heroic I did. I just made it up. I pulled so many things that I didn't need to. I'm almost positive.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
This
that
guy's
hard
just
stuff.
coming, huh?
But I bet it's pull 'em all situation.
Oh, for sure. It's okay. I do just shit out damage now, so we get you.
I can't imagine what knocked me away so far. But it's a little terrifying. Somebody's kicking my ass.
Ooh.
You see it?
Oh, what is doing all that? I don't like it. It's making the ground bad.
Yeah, the boss is throwing grenades at us.
What?
Of the toxic variety.
Oh, is he up there? It's Skycap and Crag?
Yeah, it's the charge guy.
Hearthstone card?
Yeah.
Cool. Blizzard has come full circle. The content Ouroboros is eating itself.
Oh. Yeah, so I think we have to pull all those guys. But they're kind of like buxom with me, so I don't imagine that pulling them all at once is good.
No, I doing 2 fights back to back I think is better than 1 big fight in heroic. We can be safe than sorry.
Yeah. There's definitely some kind of like mob kill order going on here.
Oh, look at that Maghar orc with us. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, where? Oh.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, shit. He looks like an NPC.
Right? Man, this is a good game. Mm-mm-mm. Like even the smallest of cosmetic changes, and I just get excited. This is a lot. Do the grenades hurt the bad guys too?
Oh. Interesting idea.
I mean, I would actually be very surprised if that were true. Oh, don't worry, we pulled everybody.
Well, if we have party members after this, I think we can stay close.
At the same time, though, just like everyone else is always more geared for heroics than you are, so that's handy.
The horse? Yeah, he does look cool. So, you see, that felt like too much, right? Too many people.
I mean, I never dipped down below 50, did you?
A couple of times. So if we set up a metric of like not enough people and too many people, that's into too many people.
Let's go. I think you're right. We can sort of safely file that under too many.
So do you think I have to pull this group? Seems like it. Everybody's looking at him.
You did hit the mule for some reason.
Yeah, my shield doesn't care. Does not take issue. Taunted the mule.
That'll show it. What'd you say to the mule? Get it all mad.
I think just a yeah. It's really what it responds to. Not really like complex. Subtle burns don't work on mules.
Oh, I can skin the mule though. That's upsetting a little bit.
Okay, is this going okay?
I think so. Everybody seems cool. Everybody seems chill.
We're still moving.
It is a school night.
It's true.
Maybe these are just other daddies. That's not fair. There are plenty of just like nice teens playing video games.
Yeah. I've heard. No, I haven't heard of that, but I can imagine. I have the empathy to imagine that such people exist.
Mostly in my experience, sort of the teen generation that is playing games now is, I think, chiller than we are.
You think so? What,
oh,
so
yeah.
what are the games in which you interact with said teens?
Not in
Poker.
games. Oh, there he is. Just the ones that I work with, because we're tutoring people. Sometimes I tutor people.
Oh, right, direct.
Right, so I'm sort of interacting with them face to face.
Yeah, you know what, you're right. I always like my students. Not always. No, sometimes I hate my students, but
yeah.
They did seem like some nice kids. Probably because they're rich. they got time.
I've worked with some very not rich kids too.
Through Apple?
Yeah.
That's good.
You just doxed us even harder, Richard.
Oh goddamn. Well, I'm pretty sure these are the back episodes. These are the lost episodes of the. I think we're going to be one of those
in 3 years once we've really hit it big.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we were doing, guys, and I think it's obvious, and I'm not even sure why I even bothered telling you that. But
yeah.
Come on.
We're going to be like, remember back in those first episodes when they implied that only wealthy people were nice? Problematic. I'm glad they learned.
This is when we set the beginning of the arc.
I'm gonna. Hey.
That's, oh man.
That's less. That is less.
It's not as. I have one weapon that is more than.
Oh, I'm so glad this priest is. Oh yeah, I remember this. Go across the bridge. Are these the guys that pop us up? Here.
I don't know. I thought it was the boss guy.
Brutal backhand. Yep, that's it.
That seems like it would do that.
Okay, so I got, yeah, aptly named. I gotta put a skull on those guys. That's my plan.
Good. I just like jumping on the back of druids.
I should have mounted up. Don't mind me, don't mind me.
You lot got the look of
Look at that little pug.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with these rat. This rat pole. It's a soggy shipwreck.
Sure is. I'll say. I don't really know what I mean by that, but
it's hard to think about having a team. Can't even get close to putting my mind there.
Man.
You know what I mean? Oh, ooh. I think that was intentional.
No, I actually, that I think is less intimidating to me. I've done a lot of teamwork.
You've had experience with a team?
Yeah, I did some youth stuff.
What is intimidating?
With the kids. What,
anything intimidating?
Plenty of
What the
things.
meaning of the word is?
What?
Are you fearless is what I'm asking.
Nope. Got plenty of those.
I just realized I've never actually like cross-referenced you with superhero hours to see. Like, could you be a superhero? And I don't. Like we don't hang out late.
We hang out kind of late.
Sometimes we do. Yeah. WoW does make us hang out late, I guess.
Yeah.
I think people are solving crimes 12 to 3. I've always imagined.
You think that's the magic hour?
Yes. It's the Batman.
Huh.
It's Batman time.
So
what is intimidating?
I think middle school. I think is more intimidating.
Because it's
like,
just nightmare hellish.
Yeah. I think
can't
that's
help
what all the stuff is there. And you're just like a slimy, greasy preteen.
Yeah, it's like everything. Oh, they want us to go this way. Everything up to middle school is just preparing you to help them through that hellish landscape.
Yes.
And everything afterwards is
sort of a celebration.
Yeah, it's the comeback.
You gotta find the dog? Oh, I punched this man. Hold on.
Oh, he's right there.
What do we do with the dog?
Adopt him, I hope. Like I'm the weird one for not knowing that I had to go walk a dog in the middle of the dungeon.
Duh, Richard, come on.
I was moving towards the boss to kill.
Not everything in WoW is to be violent. This sucks.
This does feel pretty violent.
There's a lot happening. Did Emma ever have any? This is like the most basic pregnancy question. Cravings. What were Emma's? Did Emma ever have any weird cravings with baby Barbie as a sort of a fetus Barbie?
No, did the fetus Barbie instill in her some kind of voodoo cravings? No, actually, I remember her commenting for a while that like she wasn't getting any of that, like the fun stuff. I mean, the things that sounded like really fun. And I don't remember anything weird. She just was like hungry,
right?
Hungry for everything. But I don't think there were any cravings. How about you? How about Monique?
Well, I'm fine. Monique. This is dumb. This is a dumb joke. And I was talking about this with her today. She's sort of claiming that this wasn't a craving. were having sort of a dispute about whether or not it was a craving, but I think like the urgency and sort of unique quality of this food item kind of makes it a craving. Why do I have a pirate hat on?
Oh, we just got that as a reward. It's like making us blend in.
Now, who is this lizard man?
Yeah, he seems like more important than what, just a dead guy, just somebody we just killed.
Why can't I be one of him?
I like this. If I could be pulling so many unnecessary monsters, and everybody just has to fight whatever I pull. Just help Dad. Take a long way.
Gonna bumble through a dungeon.
All right, I feel good about this now.
Yeah, make some room. Get some elbow room. Is there an order here?
No idea.
Seems like we should kill the little one.
I think there's only one that you can hurt. I don't think I'd do anything with her.
Everybody else is going after her.
Yeah, but I can't taunt her.
Oh, maybe that's why we gotta hit him?
Oh, we gotta break people that go in the barrels. Like that guy. That seemed like a... Oh, I see. You can dodge it.
This Fox McCloud little character over here.
Someone's getting in a barrel.
All right, got the little fox. It did make a little lady come out and punch me. I don't like that as much.
A lot of philosophical problems you gotta struggle with now.
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's the lady who punched me.
Oh.
So I hit her with the ground.
Well, we did it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the healer feels about it, but... So you were debating whether or not it was an actual craving.
Yeah, paella.
Paella?
I made paella yesterday because this is something that she wanted.
Oh, that's good. I think that's specific enough.
This one's all right. Right? You think so? I mean, I agree.
She thought that was just a...
She was saying because we've been trying to work on like really big meals. Oh boy.
Yep.
What's going on there?
He just wants to play.
Oh, there's the obligatory. Hey, you need that? Hey, do you need that? Hey, that thing dropped. Do you need that?
I think it's nice. It's like community actually giving to each other.
I've never seen it like that.
Oh, already wearing it. I get it. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's already on. That's what I would do. That's pretty funny.
Good call, good call. Right in the finger.
Ah, nice.
Left or right? Is it your top finger or your bottom?
Equipping strategy.
Sometimes I keep it in my bag for a couple of weeks and then realize I have an upgrade. It's like it drops twice.
Apparently, the stuff you fight scales to your highest possible item level based on what's in your bag and not what's actually equipped.
Oh.
That was one of the things that Reddit had a little bit of a hissy about.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Scaling is so hard. People were unequipping stuff to like sort of ease off the scaling and putting on worse gear. They're keeping stuff in the bag, and it would still affect it. which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, I actually have a higher item level in my bag for some reason.
That's right, you have like retribution stuff? Just
I don't know, I shouldn't.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe, yeah, I got one piece of like rep here.
It's not mine. I was holding it for a friend.
Man, I want paella.
Yeah, I didn't. I have never been super successful with like cooking any kind of seafood that doesn't just taste real seafoody. And this was another. This is another example of that. I don't think I'm bad at cooking.
What is paella?
It's like trying to think of like a non-Louisiana way to describe it. You know jambalaya? You familiar with jambalaya?
I'm familiar with jambalaya, yeah.
Yeah, it's like spicy rice and meat.
Right.
This is like that.
That's exactly what I was
also-
thinking of, was jambalaya, when I was saying, oh my god, that sounds good. Okay.
Yeah, right. I mean, I would fuck up some jambalaya. Paella is like also add rotel. This is probably not the way you're supposed to do it. But like add sort of more Spanish kind of vegetables and seafood, like explicitly sort of shrimp and lobster.
Oh my gosh. Lobster sounds good. I don't know why. I was hungry.
Maybe you should eat something.
Well, I've noticed that like sometimes whether I eat breakfast, like the morning is my time with the baby because I gotta be away. We have to catch this pig.
We have to what?
We gotta catch the pig. Oh, I'm just riding the truck. Yeah, you gotta catch it. Did I catch it already?
Sprint. Mansies, do I hate this? Oh, nice.
Impaled
Nice.
it with his horns.
That's gross. That's grody.
Oh, he's alive.
Maybe we should move on to a more threatening challenge.
Were we talking about the pig just annihilated it?
Comes a Tortolan brigand who makes it his duty to totally hurt you. He is the dynamo of defense. The sergeant.
Oh
man.
yeah, I remember. So you gotta work in the office, you know. So I don't see the boy during the day. So very important time is
Yeah, we were very distracted by the pig.
the super early hour at which he wants to wake up, and then so I do like it's like 6:30. I know it's not crazy, but I'll do 6:30 to 9 with the boy. That's real important bonding time. But sometimes I eat right when I get up, and sometimes I eat. I think it's like every other day. Other times I'll eat like at 9 when he's done, and it fucks up my whole meal schedule. Like some days I'm a man who wants to have lunch at 11 a.m. Like after waiting a bit.
Right.
That was today. So I had dinner. I feel like yesterday.
Their next challenger is the epitome of brutality.
So this guy, stay away from sharks.
He's got. That's so good.
The master of the jagged jaw
Hammer and saw.
jab, the powerful pugilist predator, Trothak the shark puncher.
The shark puncher.
Oh, it's
All right.
misleading.
Blizzard did it. Well, he punches you with sharks.
Yeah, and then also, well, you'll see.
Oh, don't spoil it for me. Strats are just a word for spoilers.
Yeah. Isn't that good, Cameron?
I'm a shaman. I'm supposed to be able to adapt. They say that's why our class is in the toilet. That's a shark tornado. Oh, look at that. Okay.
And do you see that? See this hammerhead?
I do see that hammerhead.
I think it just like moves back to him. Like, dude, why'd you throw me?
Come on, man. Be cool.
Oh, so you're melee, so you probably can just wail on him until the whirlwind. Yep, we're out.
Yeah, I've got some like weird mid-range stuff I can sort of throw at him while we wait.
So prop paladin is basically that consecration. If I stand in it, I take way less damage.
Mm-hmm. And he just keeps leaving.
Yeah, he's gone. Does this make you faster? Hold on. Are you faster?
No. No?
Okay, I think that's just me.
Yeah, I'm not faster.
You should ask him.
Here, huh?
Hey, brother, you gonna use those greasy bacon grabbers or what?
You gonna use those? Hey, you using those? I did get this mount over the weekend too.
Ah. Oh, I think I had the portal. Thank God.
No, you're good.
What's the map?
It's just a big red lizard.
A raptor? Or a lizard?
Well, I think, you know, sort of square rectangle.
Is it a spit racer?
Skull Ripper. Again, we're the Horde.
Yeah, look at it. Now we can have a little team.
Oh, I like that.
All right. Who left?
Nobody. Oh, who is left?
Somebody left.
Harlan Sweetie.
Our healer couldn't take it anymore.
It was too good.
Maybe he's just farming that gear off Shark Puncher Boy.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Yeah, we can do this without a healer.
Man. Famous last words.
So I looked up, that's not gonna be good. I looked up some dad advice, you know, for that, that good segment, Bad Advice, Dad Advice.
Mm-hmm.
And not great. Not great. But one of them, I want to go through the list.
Mostly bad advice?
Yeah, I do want to go through this one list between dungeons because they, what are they called? It starts out focused on pregnancy, so I want to kind of check my assumptions about the quality of the advice with your current experience.
Okay, that sounds fun.
But it's all just because number five is real busted.
Okay, we're just setting up number 5.
Just spoiler, it's number 5 is busted.
Well, great.
I'm still up top.
Man, I guess it wouldn't have even been that funny because the stream is from your point of view, but the thought of you being flying off the side of the map would have been pretty good.
Might happen. Here we go. Nope, we're good.
Oh boy.
Wrong time to drink.
Yeah, that was a bold move.
I feel like I'm stressing out my healers, but maybe not.
They're fine. That's what they're here
sure
for.
I'm gonna pull this too.
They're not playing healer because they wanted to have fun today.
Good point. They wanted to be disappointed at something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm giving them their reason for existence.
I was trying to bring that little magey boy to you. Oh, jeez.
Oh!
Did I almost get my wish?
You know what sucks is it made me fall right on top of the healer. I feel goofy.
That's embarrassing. Just with your pants down.
For the backhand. Here we go.
My stun was not nearly fast though.
Is he making you do that?
Is he making you do it?
Oh, I got... Hold on, Emma's here.
Oh, hey. Our first guest. All right, caller on line 1, you're on. You go for Game Daddies.
All right. Were we still in the poll? Hope not.
No, you're good.
Emma was locked out. Knocking on the door behind me.
But they always came
Walked out of the house?
Yeah. She was at chorus choir practice.
So what's this little guy's deal?
Harlan Sweetie is a haberdasher. He grew up a younger brother. Always looked up to his older brother, whose name was also Harlan Sweet.
His parents would have had the one name. They're like, no, that's good.
Yeah. There's Harlan Sweet. Something's gonna happen. He like gets new moves at different health breaks. I remember that.
It's fun.
He rolls his magically loaded dice at 60 and 30 health advantage, gaining abilities.
Listen, this stinks. I don't like that ability.
Oh, we gotta kill the grenadiers fast.
Okay.
Good job.
Mission accomplished.
And that's it. Oh, I've never done it before. I just got an achievement. Did not get... Man, everybody got something, huh?
I didn't get anything? What the hell?
What's Hydro Core?
It's a crafting region.
Alright.
And then some bummer armor. This
Man.
dude's whole like Muppet ass model upsets me.
The Boomkin?
Hell,
No, this Harlan Sweetie.
Oh, I didn't notice him.
Did you leave?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. You're missing some.
But you will need to get close enough.
It is just
Watch out!
unpleasant. All right.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get back there. The yeah, still at 319.
Didn't do it.
Didn't do it. So I
Didn't
did
get anything.
I got well, no, I got something, but it was for one of my 340 gear.
Oh.
Not
That's
the
the
first
opposite.
time, unfortunately. So do we have the Warfront still?
I don't.
What is what's Argorok?
Greetings.
What are all these quests?
That's the Warfront.
Oh, this is
We
a lot
don't-
of war resources, huh?
Go
Yeah, we
forth
don't
to
have it
victory.
right now. Actually,
Go with honor.
I see.
I don't believe so.
Farewell.
They want me to
Are
kill.
you being asked? Are you being asked to contribute to the Warfront? Or-
No, it says.
Oh,
like,
it's the portal that goes to
kill
Argorok.
Ghost Far. Yeah. So it seems like we did.
Oh, yes, we do want to go there.
Go with
Okay,
honor.
should I just take all these quests? I don't have room in my log.
Yeah, because one of them is a piece of like 370 gear.
No, I think I did that one already. Because it's the only way we can explain the fact that I have a 370 piece of gear.
There's a world boss in Argorok.
Well, we should kill it immediately.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Abandon quests. Punish them.
So dramatic.
Go forth to victory.
Man. I hate not being able to take quests. It's the worst feeling in the world. Why do they cap out your log?
Yeah. How did you?
They're like they're worried that I'm just gonna collect quests endlessly and not get anything done.
That's how you'll game the system.
This has to be an old, yeah. Okay. One more quest, come on. Oh, it won't work. Oh no, it clicked on the portal. Ooh, this is the bad art with Pig Sylvanas.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Oh, he's right here too.
Loktar.
Oh, sweet. I did it.
So that map is where the Warfront is.
This is the thing that I did. Yeah, this was crazy good gear.
Yeah. Oh, you've done that already.
Yeah, this is when I came in when we were at Willie's and I said, well, I kind of did a Warfront. I just came here
Oh yeah.
and joined a group and then got a lot of gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you do when the Warfront is not active for the Horde yet.
Seems still good, right? People are complaining that it sucks you have to wait.
It's good once,
like until you're up to that level.
Right. Like once you've done the quests, it's not terribly interesting.
Gotcha.
But it's still around the quests.
So where are you at?
I am back in whatever the name of this town is. The Zuldazar place. I need to go turn in some chore quests.
Okay, so I gotta oh, I'm gonna do it on my phone because otherwise it puts up that obnoxious banner. So this is when I googled Dadvice, and I got I found out that it's a Jimmy Fallon hashtag, which made me feel
That's right.
made me feel a little rough.
Okay, I'm excited.
This is from Sean dash parenting. Okay.
Yeah.
It's on the parenting.com site, and they don't just let anybody write on this site because it's like
I think they might though.
it's parenting though. That's like the best domain name. Next to parents.com. Compared to parents.com, this is garbage, but this is Sean parenting. Okay.
Okay.
He's tagged it feeding tips and discipline tips.
Oh no.
Just if you're just browsing parenting articles for discipline tips, you will come upon Dadvice, the ultimate collection of advice for fathers. So, to be fair, a lot, if you're reading this list, you're already someone who is like looking for assistance, saying I need help. I would like
which is a big deal.
It is a big deal. I feel like you're already, you know what I mean? You've made the biggest leap that you need to make.
Right. So that I think it's a very charitable way to look at that, Richard.
Right, because we're gonna shit on it. So I just want to be like,
right. No. Look, absolutely.
If this
we're gonna
helps
tear this apart.
If it helps someone, then I guess that's good.
I think we've all been helped. We've all been helped by really shitty things.
What shitty thing has helped you lately?
I think Louis C.K. has said some profound stuff in the past.
Oh, God, man, you went right for it. That's exactly right.
And he's nothing if not entirely problematic.
Just generally shitty.
And just kind of shitty. Oh, for sure.
Boy, that can't even. The whole dad side of me cannot comprehend or think about or too long linger on the fact that he's got two grown, not grown, but old enough you gotta talk the truth with them.
Aware
daughters.
He has two aware daughters.
Yes, that he's probably raised to be good, progressive, aggressive, not aggressive, but just people that are gonna not be totally cool with it. I would hope.
Right.
Then again, maybe not. So Sean parenting.
Well, maybe there might be something to that of raise your kids to grow up to think some of the stuff you do is, or realize that some of the stuff that you do is kind of busted.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing among we progressive folk where you well, someday we're gonna be the old people that are oh, these kids today are just crazy. I don't know.
No,
I don't know if that's true. You know what I mean? No, but
Yeah.
we're gonna think that we're gonna be really bigoted towards our kids.
Oh, right.
The gist of it.
Like everybody in millennials.
Right, but I don't think it's true. I think we're just gonna be
so.
kind of cool about it.
Yeah.
So
Guess we'll find out.
So
What do we know? We're millennials.
So okay, you are someone who might stumble upon this. I mean, realistically, you would have scanned the Google choices, seen the name of the article and the source, and you would have said, "I'm gonna keep scrolling," because you are a discerning individual.
Well, I would have saved it on the Game Daddy's brain dump Google Doc, but
you are very specific.
Because I'm a non-discerning individual.
And so, but you are at the point, you're 2.5 months away, right?
Yeah, 10 weeks.
10 weeks. That's even less than 2.5
I
months.
know, when you think about 2.5 months, sounds like it's all the way in December. That's
Yeah.
not. That could be
It's like a midterm.
forever from now. But 10 weeks.
That's
Oof.
yep. That's
I've got
literally
10
you're counting down.
I've got 10 fingers.
All right, so we've got. You're at this point. You always said all right, because what I thought was you said 10 fingers. I went, and you're gonna need them all, buddy. And I didn't know why, so I moved on. All right, so you are in that zone. You're in the 10 week
what's
zone.
Gonna happen when our kids listen to this? We have to burn.
Oh,
this.
they
It's
won't.
not
They
the
won't.
show.
They won't listen to this.
You're absolutely right.
They definitely will not listen to this. And if they could, then it would actually be like a big sigh of relief for me right now, based on like that would mean a lot of the, possible timelines that I'm worried about deep in my core didn't come to pass because my kids have both the technology and the freedom to watch this stupid show.
Yeah, because this is first to go.
Yeah, I would think this would be first to go. When you're looking at like what do we cut because there's zombies coming, it'd be like let's cut that. First thing, Game Daddies, right?
What about playing games with Richard on Tuesdays?
Well, I mean, it's better when you put it that way, I admit.
Right? That's
So
nice.
I just want to throw out some pieces of advice to you.
Yes. This thing you've been
whenever
trying to set up.
whenever there's dead air, I'll just throw you some more, and just to see if it resonates. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to have a cynical viewpoint about this. I want to know the person that needs it, how does it feel if it speaks to them. So number one, you're going to be the second person to know that you're having a baby. Okay, so in the timeline, we're a little bit too late for this one. If she has a BFF, possibly the third. You might be the third person to find out.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not really a couple, possibly the fourth. That's actually just more of amusing than advice. Boy, I didn't read that one all the way through. This is just somebody
What's the?
got caught up in counting.
What am I supposed to glean from that?
I don't know. How would you feel if you were the fourth person to find out?
So, Monique had a friend who, every time she got pregnant several times, many times, so many times,
Many times.
many times, and would call Monique and tell her before the husband.
Oh, would she like whisper it? Is it like
No,
he's
the husband
right
was
here?
husband was at work, and well, and she would often like do a fun surprise thing, like have something set up, something very like Instagrammable.
Oh, kill me now.
But it once Monique and I got married, and this happened once early in our marriage, where the wife told Monique, who told me, like you do.
Yeah.
And so this dude was the fourth. He was the fourth.
Yeah, it's right there. I wonder if they're not particularly close.
I don't know. This is on the internet. We can talk about that offline.
True. Good point. Yeah, I was just kind of thinking more in the abstract about like, because my parents are big old D divorced, and I think that kind of teaches you like that family can be professional, businessy.
Oh, gotcha.
Like that always happens in the beginning of Disney movies, like the dad's being very businessy with his kids, and then Jim Carrey realizes that he has emotions too. But I mean it in a good way. I mean it in just like two good people doing the good work, who have like recognized our lives are shit. Like we don't matter. We are idiot people compared to our kids. So our top priority is like keeping that life cool. And it's just kind of like a life of, sacrifice is a principle that these people have, is how I want to put it.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
So I realized when it says like, you'll be fourth if you're not particularly close. And my first thought was like, oh, gee, how sad. Almost like, oh, you lost. It's bad. But I think that's a bad thought.
Yeah. There's something here.
Nothing wrong with having a professional relationship. You're doing right by your kids. People get married young.
Yeah, they sure do.
It often ends up that way. And it's tough, but it's respectable, I think.
Yeah.
When they're older and taking care of their kids. Totally not respectable when they're 19 and getting married, but... So yeah, that's interesting. I have, I'm just flying around the war front. And when you finish your chores, we're going to pop in a raid.
Oh, did you get 320?
Oh, was I not supposed to be here without 320?
No.
I don't know. I mean a Warfront raid.
Oh, like join a.
Right?
Didn't
Didn't you say that's what we should do? Get that gear?
Yeah. But you've done it already. I'm worried you're not going to get any.
Oh, well, I mean, I got one 340. Does it drop for like all slots, or is it only just a couple pieces of gear?
So that's not. I don't know how that's gonna function. I think sometimes you can get 340 stuff out of like the rares. But
yeah, when we were killing the bosses, I got like a couple pieces, pretty quick.
Okay.
So I think it feels like more likely than, or it seems like it'd be faster than heroics. For that one.
I think that is probably true.
One level. So actually, I could hop in this. Do you want to do chores over there while I do this?
Yeah, I'm down for that. You go around and hit stuff.
Yeah.
We can chat.
Just have to figure out how you join a group.
You're gonna have to leave the group we're in.
That's okay. We got the Discord going.
Yeah, I'll miss you, but I know it's not forever.
Pre-made groups.
Yeah, just type in Arathi.
Oh, where's the search? Don't even know. There we go. Whisper leader? Oh, sign up. Sign up.
Psst, hey. You're doing great.
Sign up. There's so many raids. Jesus.
Yeah, it's popping off.
I'm signing up for so many. There we go. All right. So number 2 on Sean's list.
Oh, I was gonna hit you with something.
Let me do 2, and then you hit me.
Okay.
A dad is born. Dramatic pause. 9 months before a baby is born. Okay. The job starts when the pregnancy test displays a plus sign. What do you think about that? Do you feel like you've changed jobs since you saw that plus?
Give me that sentence one more time. Let me roll around in it for a second.
Yeah, so a dad is born 9 months before a baby is born. Before a baby is born. The job starts when the pregnancy test displays a plus sign. Does it?
All right, okay, so let's do this. What's the most charitable way we can interpret this?
That the transformative experience that is fatherhood first takes hold that moment that the reality sets in when you see a plus on the pregnancy test and know that it's happening no matter what. Time will make you a father at this point.
Well,
and it's emoting that deeply understood thing.
So there's okay. First issue, and this is something of a soapbox thing.
Love it.
For the whole Wishuzen family now.
Let me play the segment theme song for Wishuzen Soapbox. 1 second.
Actually, we should probably find something for that because I'm sure there's going to be more than one.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait
over the course of this show.
Right.
Yep, go edit this in post.
Okay, it's back. Just a quick update, I cannot find my raid. I have no idea where my raid is. I'm so confused. Where is my raid?
Are they underground?
Yes, but...
Are you in the middle? Are they in the middle? Sort of in the middle area?
Yes. No, they're on the west side.
That I don't know.
So confused. They must be below me. But I don't see them on my mini-map whatsoever. I see one guy above me. Oof. It's a disconcerting feeling. And with Shoes and Soapbox, we're live.
1/3 of pregnancies end in miscarriage. And so to say that, that this process is guaranteed from that moment is wholly inaccurate.
Correct.
In a way that dismisses the experience of like a huge percentage of women and partners.
Even just saying like, at the point you see a plus sign, time's gonna make you a gas.
Right. Nope. Nope.
It's a statement only made in retrospect.
And
This
also
whole thing.
people who adopt, but I don't have anything smart to say about that.
I think you probably have one thing.
I think my one thing is that I don't know anything about it.
That's very smart of you.
I have found that, yeah, that's usually, sometimes that's enough to contribute.
Yeah, that's like a really good professor line or a t-shirt. Just that, like, I have one smart thing to say about most things, which is that I don't know about them.
Right. Right.
So, very good point.
But okay, if we're trying to be charitable. There is certainly, I think, especially in the case of our first pregnancy, there's definitely like a real sense of like, oh shit, this is happening with the pregnancy test. At least there was for me and for Monique.
Right.
It was still a very exciting moment. I think a lot of like the emotional work kind of needs to start happening before that. That's also just the emotional work of being a human.
And I didn't really feel. I think this.
What was your plus sign experience?
Oh, I mean, it was very exciting and crazy and interesting, but like, in retrospect, I really didn't feel the major shifts that early. Not even close, I don't think. I think, and I the main thing I remember feeling was, oh God, I don't even see my raid. Was like that she was going through a transformation that I was not.
Yeah.
And that was kind of my main awareness during pregnancy. But after the birth, like during the birth, was really when I felt like things changed in my psychology, at least, I guess. Not change. I think it's just when my current one activated. I think there's a million changes happening every week during pregnancy.
Yep. That's true.
Dude, there's no way. These people are just not here. Like, I'm just not faced with them. They're on the map right here. And there's nobody around me. I'm gonna try joining a different one. Let me hit you with number 3. No, you had one for me.
Oh, I had something for you. It's not the same thing. We don't want to spend it all at one point. Let me see. The second big thing, Bossy said, is your voting record. What do you mean, my voting record? About how often you vote? What are you talking about? Well, Bossy said, this is a Republican primary. I vote every time, Trump said confidently. I voted every time since I was 18, 20 years old. That's actually not correct. You know there's a public record of your vote. Bossy, the congressional investigator, had a stack of records. They don't know how I vote. No, not how you vote. How often you vote. Bannon realized that Trump did not know the most rudimentary business of politics. I voted every time, Trump insisted. Actually, you've never voted in a primary except once in your entire life, Bossy said, citing the record. That's a fucking lie, Trump said. That's a total lie. Every time I get to vote, I vote. You only voted in one primary, Bossy said. It was like in 1988 or something, in the Republican primary. You're right, Trump said, pivoting 180 degrees, not missing a beat. That was Rudy Giuliani ran for mayor in a primary in 1989.
What?
Is that in there? Yes. I'll get over that, Trump said. Maybe none of these things matter, Bossy said, but maybe they do. If you're going to move forward, you have to be methodical. Bannon was up next. He turned to what was driving the Tea Party, which didn't like the elites. Populism was for the common man, knowing the system is rigged. It was against crony capitalism and insider deals which were bleeding. I love that. That's what I am, Trump said. A popularist. He meant the word. No, Bannon said. It's populist. Yeah, Trump insisted. Popularist. Bannon gave up.
What?
End of passage.
Is that from Fear?
It is.
Oh my god.
I'm just going to break you off some pieces as we go.
Jesus. Yeah. A super popularist.
A popularist. That's what I am.
There's something in me that dies when I see that, like, he's got the simplest of instincts. You know what I mean? Like, he has a few, and they're just so basic. They're so very, very easily understood. And one is that if you're trying to describe something you don't know about, but it might reflect on you, say it is the greatest thing that's ever happened in the entire world. Like, just, he doesn't know how to lie. You know what I mean?
It's
He's like, what'd you get on the test? 120.
I did the best. The teacher said I did the best.
I had the highest grade.
I'm the teacher now.
Everyone in the class stood up and applauded. It's like, just say you got a 92. I don't understand. So he was like, it was the thing with
no one's ever double checked a B+. It's never happened.
Hey, I got something here.
All right, hit me.
I got an honor-bound skull crusher.
Nice.
God
nice,
damn.
nice.
It wasn't enough. I gotta keep going.
It wasn't enough? Oh, it's only 340.
Yeah.
Is that bind on pickup, or is that something you can toss over to your boy?
It's bind on pickup.
Ah, well, damn.
What's your? I thought you had the same one.
I had this. Well, I have two weapons. One of them's only 325. That's the only reason I'm bugging you.
Nice.
I'm not just like looking for translogs.
Well, I mean that's respectable. When I was in here last, I'm a tank, so I would occasionally pull the Brett, and I would never get a heal, which meant like nobody ever. It didn't register that I was a tank, so the healer's instinct. That was a little humbling. Anyways, it was the Hurricane Maria thing where he was like, "We did really good job, probably best ever response." And it's just that thing where if he like pauses for a second after saying something was good, 100% chance he's gonna say it was the best of all time.
It's tremendous.
It's just this, like, I've never seen a man lie so instinctively, so like viscerally, like his body has to say it.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times. So
I know it's like this thing that we do to escape our political I have infected. But
it's all part of the healing process.
I hope so.
There is like 100% real thing of being healed by the Barbie. Like, work lately has been pretty frustrating. I also, like, when I'm at work, I'm immune. I have a divine shield around me. of like emotion. So I'll just register that things are dumb and I'll get annoyed, but I won't actually like get like offended or pissed or anything like that until I get home and think about something. And so I was just in a funk. I was feeling bad. And this yesterday I like came home early. Like specifically, like I'm just gonna work from home last 2 hours, and I came home and just stunk, and like nothing worked except like the boy cleaned it all away. It's a very good bonus.
Oh boy.
Because I got home and I laid down on the ground because Emma was feeding him, and then he like finished and he turned over and like saw me on the ground, and just he like best thing that ever happened to him was seeing me, and then like walked over and like threw his face on me like a stuffed animal, and like nothing matters after that. Don't care about anything else.
That's nice. And
also like I find like Trump has taught us that like putting your like not caring about anything can be kind of healing. Just be like, oh, burn it all down. It's all garbage. It's liberating in a way.
That's depressing. But I think you're probably right.
So that's not a thing I'm going to teach my kid. I'm assuming I'm going to be over it. Hey, I got a shoulder.
Yeah?
This is going to do it. Oh yeah, 321.
Oh, buddy.
Man, this is gearing up fast. 2 drops and like 4 rares.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Number 3.
I was waiting for number 3 to drop.
Cream cheese and cottage cheese are okay for pregnant women. Brie and feta are out. So all of a sudden, really practical.
Okay, what? I need to know more.
There's just a lot of foods that it's actually totally arbitrary, and that makes it very frustrating. Have you experienced this? Like looking at what is safe to eat and not safe to eat in pregnancy?
Yes, it is. Having to like double check what kind of fish is good.
Right, and it's not like there's like categories. It's just there's a certain acceptable risk of bacteria.
Right.
And it's like soft cheese probably has some bacteria. It's like
well,
80% chance.
We can all agree. Yeah.
But 83% chance. You know, like, is that acceptable? I don't know. It's very strange. So how do you feel about the cottage cheese tip? Was that new information?
That was new information. So I guess in that, look, number 3 was great. I learned a thing.
I want to say this in like a not dumb way. How do I say it in a not dumb way?
Just try it out, and we can sort of tweak it on the back end.
It is a difficult thing. I am a more anxious person than my wife is, than the mother of my boy is. Okay, and so I am reading, like she is, a bunch of the articles and things to watch out for, but my threshold of like danger is much lower.
Gotcha.
And telling a pregnant woman who is like going through the entire ordeal, physical ordeal, like something that she should not do, sucks. And I don't know that you should do it. Like feeling like a white man telling a woman that I care about, like, you really shouldn't eat the thing that you're eating, as if she hasn't researched it and assessed the risk herself and decided, nope, this is what I want to do. Yeah, that was just always a weird thing to try to parse.
Yeah.
And Monique is the most researched person in the world.
Yeah, we almost have like the opposite.
Yeah, that's actually.
I don't know if conflict is the word.
Dynamic.
Dynamic. She is going to research and research until she feels safe and informed. And I will look at some, probably most of that, and come out at the other end and be like, well, yeah, I mean, do what you want. and we'll figure it out.
Right.
Just, you know, survive pregnancy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I would have been as laissez-faire in the first pregnancy.
You think that experience shaped your... Yeah.
Definitely. But
How
like,
so?
pregnancy is very scary to me now.
Yeah.
It is not. It is still this like incredibly, like almost mystical, beautiful thing that is happening to the person that I care about the most. But it's still very terrifying and unknown and uncertain. And
Just because like the sheer stake of
yeah,
like, you know, how deeply hurtful or happy an experience it could be, and that there's like uncertainty you can't control.
right. And so like anything that you can do to feel better in that, just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like whatever little piece of control you can have over your life right now, please do that.
Such as like scrolling through Sean Parenting, because you know what I mean, like shitting on it, and we are approaching 5.
Okay.
But I did read all 100.
There are 100.
There. Oh yeah, did I not mention?
No.
And I went through every one. Not ironically, not like studiously, just like I'm here for some dad advice.
Okay. Wow. Huh.
So number 4. Oh, it's number 4. It's not number 5. Shit. There's the twist.
Oh man. So I was expecting it to be just one further from me. But
Yeah.
now you're saying it's right now. It's happening.
Yep. Number
Ready.
4. So here, just to recap, we learned the order that some people find out.
What if you read number 5 to me right now?
If I jump to number 5, it's ask your doctor about circumcision before making. See, I could talk a lot about that though.
Can you?
Yes, that was hard. I didn't know what to do. With circumcision?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. Okay.
I mean, we're in it now. The
yeah, we are, huh?
yeah, I had a boy, and
Congratulations.
thank you. And I knew we did find out the sex ahead of time, and then so I was thinking about like it kind of occurred to me 6 months in, like, oh, we make that decision, like, do we circumcise the boy?
Alliance has cobbled
And
together their own
I'm
Azeroth
aware,
powered
I know
war
that
machine.
there's
If
a
it's even half
wide
as potent as ours, it
variety of
must be
views on this,
destroyed.
right? Like, I know that
Now.
America is a particularly circumcised location, and at a time when I'm like not super on board with things that are like, if I was like, hey, there's 2 ways you can do this. One way Americans do it, and another way the rest of the world does it. I'm like, you know what? Let's just
for fun.
let's go with the other one. Like, let's not do the American way. I think it might be beneficial, instructive, educational. Anyways, you know, and it's rough because it's like, do you read like the debate on it, and it's people saying like it's totally fine, whatever, and another one saying like it's genital mutilation and it's like a crime that we'll look back on and say
Religious-based genital mutilation.
yes, and that it's like a primitive violence that we enact on our children that will be in 100 years baffling that we do that, and that's kind of compelling to me. In the end, we did circumcise, and so that's why it was a complicated.
Yeah.
It was a complicated thing.
So what won you over?
I was pretty much stuck on it, and then I needed something to like push me over. I needed some kind of like pragmatic thing, because the science is very like there are studies both ways, different ways, and it's I don't know, hard to trust anything. But the it suggested that it was just like a nice article about it where it seemed like the person was pretty reasonable, even-headed person. That was a vibe I got from the fiction. And they say, if you're not sure, just do what the father had done, because he's going to know how to do the hygiene and take care of it. And so since I am circumcised, and I have no experience with uncircumcised hygiene, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So that's how it went. But it was kind of rough. It doesn't look. It looks rough. It looks really hard. It looks like a wound for a long time.
Yeah.
Didn't really expect that. What do you thought about it?
Yeah, we have talked about it, and Monique is very persuaded by the hygiene of circumcision.
Yeah.
And feels much more strongly than I do. Well, so I was born in Ithaca, New York, right? While my dad was getting his PhD at Cornell, which was this like
Bio.
yeah, birds.
Birds.
Real quick, go just for all of our viewers, go Google the Philippine eagle. So that's what my dad did his PhD on. It's this big old bird that eats baby monkeys.
I don't think I can. I'm gonna edit it into the video right here. Okay, tell me about this bird that we're looking at.
It's the Philippine eagle. I think it's probably endangered. I mean, it's just how all cool animals are right now, right?
It's not going well for cool things right now.
No. But it's this big, like 3 foot tall, 6, 7, 8 foot wingspan eagle with like a gold crest of feathers that eats small primates.
Oh yeah.
It's cool. It's cool
Man,
stuff.
I think we could probably get a better picture than the one we have. Hold on. Yeah, that one's.
That's it.
That's
that
the
right
eagle.
there.
Yeah.
You see how there's 2 of them, and one's looking at the other one? That's what my dad would say.
And then
Anyway.
you would say, I want to do that when I grow up.
And then here I am. And then I went to seminary. No, I.
The very question made you question your own existence.
Which is so Ithaca, New York is like a real granola-ass town.
Okay, that checks out.
Yeah, and so my parents caught up in just all the granola of where they were.
Look at all the Whole Foods publications.
Right. A lot of oh shoot, what's the name of that? A lot of Tevas. A lot of Teva brand sandals. Birkenstocks. The like. Opted to not have their children circumcised because it was, and my parents have talked about this, because it was sort of peer pressured into it.
Yeah.
So with that experience, I think circumcision makes sense.
Really, it doesn't make you. It doesn't like turn you away from it.
No.
Is that because? Why does it make sense to you? Just the convenience of it seems like an upgrade.
Yeah. I think. I think the sort of hygiene of it is maybe not understood outside of that experience.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There's sort of a reason we started doing it at some point.
Right. And it still seems like the
the
utility of it exists.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I was kind of, and also I had a certain, like, I don't know, I was much more, when I met Emma, I wasn't at the height, but I was a pretty I was an anti-boy.
Give me top 5 things you were anti.
Ooh, anti-Bush.
Okay.
Mainly anti-Bush. I'm talking about George W. Just to be clear. Yes, I didn't have, again, not to put too fine of a point on it, but as a child of divorce, probably impacted the fact that tradition was not really a thing that I cared about much.
Yeah.
Didn't see the value in it. And Emma's the opposite. Picture perfect family. They had the most crazy cute, so sweet. I'll give you a cavity, traditions, and so like she did though kind of teach me to see the benefit in being part of, like, I used to think some people, like, everyone does that. They've done it for thousands of years just because everyone's always done it for thousands of years, and I would think that that means it's a dumb thing because there's no like real good logical reason for doing it.
For sure.
And now I'm more moved by the idea of, like, you know, doing something that people have done for thousands of years. That's cooler for me now.
You had a baby.
Yeah,
So
I think
you're in that club.
I'm in the whole, like, I like the idea of being, like, part of the whole big chain of events.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So that made it easier for me to say, like, even though I don't fully know, like, the great reasons, or even if it's like a 50-50 situation and you're doing something out of tradition, that's that doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah.
And it went totally fine and great. It ended up being pretty much of a non-entity, other than it made me wince. But
We're talking about the procedure.
no, I wasn't. They actually don't. This hospital we went to, they don't let the dads be there.
Huh.
They said they used to, and they stopped
Why?
because the dad
Why?
freaked out.
Huh.
It freaked the dads out. So I could see. I did not want to be there, I gotta say.
Okay. It's very interesting, though.
What's it make you think of?
What's up with these dads? It's freaking them out.
Like, I think maybe like the primal instinct to see someone like come at your boy with a knife.
Right.
Because
That's
especially it happens like real quick, you know.
Right. You've you've talked about that.
Everything was happening so fast. So I think we're ready for number 4. Previously number 5.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm worried. What are we gonna talk about after this? Oh, sorry. We're gonna do raids and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't want to write content.
Yeah, it's kind of a good bit, but we've kind of, the arc needs to be completed on this one.
For sure.
Number 4. Okay, so to recap, we learned the order of babies, or the order that you find out about the baby. There's a 1, 2, 3, and 4 situation. Those are the only 4 situations. We also have that a dad is born 9 months before the baby. That fun one.
Definitely learned that.
Yep. Then we had cream cheese and cottage cheese are okay for pregnant women, but that brie and feta are not.
What happened in this man's life for like that to be? That made top 3.
I think going through the whole 100, which we will do. I think it's somewhat chronological in need. To the point where like the first couple are about. That's why the first one's about like finding out, and then the last one I'm pretty sure is about college.
Oh.
Yep.
Number 4. Done.
Number 4. A guy smarter than you just told your pregnant wife she looks beautiful for the 2nd time. Don't get complacent.
For the second, a guy smarter than you.
It took me a bit to realize why this isn't very troubling and only somewhat troubling. Like, what's he trying to say?
Yeah. So okay, what have you been most charitable interpretation? What's happening here?
Give me your best shot.
I'm asking you because I don't like it.
Oh, you're blinded by the bad.
Right, you've had a chance to like sit on this for a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. I initially read this as just a jarring narrative and a threat. That like your pregnant wife is super hot and men are going to try to take her from you and be extra vigilant in watching your property. That was how I first heard this. Then
Yep.
Then I
can't imagine how you heard that.
I tried my best. So we're gonna break this down. A guy smarter than you just told your pregnant wife she looks beautiful. It's meant to be that is what makes him smarter than you. That he told her she's beautiful. They wanted to say, tell your wife she looks beautiful often. But how it came out was, you know how I can convince a man to understand this really core basic idea is
of be nice to your wife.
Pit him in a man versus man battle over her body and the right to recognize its existence with your words.
Because it's not about, sharing how you feel with your wife. It's more about competing.
Yeah, it's more about that, like, she's gonna cheat on you because a bunch of guys are gonna tell her that she's pretty. So don't get complacent.
Don't sleep on it.
So let's try to put the horrible version aside and focus on
tricky.
the. Okay, next episode we'll do 1 and 1. We'll live in the shit right now, and then next episode we'll do some work on the charitable. Oh, I gave him. Oh no, I just handed over a bunch of war resources to a dude because I thought he was gonna give them to me.
Oh, that's funny.
Do you know what I'm talking about? There's like a donate to the honor bound. That sucks.
Well, you get honor bound rep, which I think will prove eventually more important.
Maybe. Is that how you get orcs?
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Let's do it. Ooh, I hear my little. Do you hear Bruce outside?
No, I don't hear him.
Oh, okay. He was yelling at my neighbor. His little rooster bark. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh. That's my Bruce impression.
That's pretty good, actually. Viewers, that's pretty dead on. So I'm trying to real quick, frantically look up what I'm gonna do as a tank.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
So I queued us for, it doesn't say in the interface, seems problematic. For halls of containment. And the halls of containment.
Where do we find that in the?
It's unclear.
In the little adventure book.
It is unclear. So what I'm going to do is just assume they go in order. Talok is a Titan. No, the Titan Keepers enacted countless systems to detect and contain any breach from the facility. Their most powerful construct, Talok, kept watch for any signs of corruption in the region and ruthlessly excised any that he found. But as thousands of years passed, its internal defenses began to decay, making it vulnerable to corruption. And it wants to kill you. Okay, so its blood-fueled magic's going to flood the room with storms. Avoid that. His cudgel will absorb nearby blood storms, so I probably have to tank them. Yes, gotta tank him near blood storms, but not in them. And then taunt coalesce bloods while Talok is disabled to keep them away from your allies. Easy. Easy. God, I hope he's the first person.
No problem.
Okay, we're...
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Easy. So, we're currently enacting the bravery of those first couple days of having a baby. Having that infant. What are you going to do? You're just going to let instinct take over, and you're going to move out of horrible things, and you're going to taunt.
You are, for sure. I'm just going to hit it.
Actually, just in case.
Oh, man, oh, man.
So that's the blood. Oh, I bet we're
Oh.
shifting when they explode with blood. And this is teaching us to stay out of the blood.
Mm-hmm. Learning about blood.
Blood bad. Okay.
I mean, this is going great so far.
Yeah, I mean, it seems good.
So you and a bear? Yeah, you and a bear.
And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pull him first. Absolutely, he's mine. This is how we fight. This is it.
Is it just this one fight?
I have no idea.
Okay. Oh, somebody else already did Bloodlust. Oops, I feel stupid.
Well, we didn't know you tried.
I got all excited.
See how I'm aiming him right at that blood? Doing my job. I did it.
You did do it.
I just had to take that damage. I guess that was fine. Okay, you got it back.
We got hit with some blood.
That's okay.
Not sure. Not sure how I feel about it. I guess it's fine.
I bet he's gonna do a cudgel pretty soon. It's the general rhythm of the battle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, so he makes an explosion happen on some folks. Oh. Oh yeah, something's happening here. I think we got a tank.
I'll say.
These things.
Oh.
Oh, gotta get out. Oh no.
I don't like this as much.
The droplets explode when you kill them.
Oh.
Thus the volatility. Oh, they chase. I see, yeah.
Oh.
So if they target you, you gotta run away. And I think I just ignore them. Being tank is a very good dad exercise. I like it a lot.
Yeah?
I gotta worry about all my boys and girls.
Mm-hmm. That makes some sense. Because as one of your boys and girls right now, ooh, just stressing. All this stuff around me.
So what's this battle looking like from your perspective?
It's looking like the ground is very much a similar color to the little circle under models that tells me who I'm targeting.
Yeah.
That's making it kind of annoying to just navigate.
So
And I am a melee spec, both in reality and emotionally. I can't get close to this guy. It's very annoying.
see, my assumption. Oof. Okay.
Oh boy.
That seemed well timed. Gotta kill this guy. Gotta kill the old coalesce blood.
Coalesced blood.
It's a good idea. It's a good image.
This whole fight's pretty upsetting. It's just sort of a blood
It's just
titan.
weirdly on point. Given that we're reenacting that pregnancy day. That birthday.
Yep. That birthday.
What's the due date?
December 2nd.
Man.
Yeah. Put it on your calendar. What do I need to have for me ready?
Oh, don't worry about you.
Okay. That's fair.
Does that answer your question? No, you need whatever is going to give you peace of mind so you can be a calm presence on that day. So whatever.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking about like 2 weeks paternity leave.
Yes.
What do I need there? What do I need ready?
Ready to not sleep. And like
Okay.
be okay with that.
Alright.
It's actually, I mean, it's not that you don't sleep, but you start, you just sleep weird out, and it's a pretty good bonding time, I found, because like you're the only people in the world that are on this really weird schedule of like sleeping every 3 hours.
That's kind of sweet.
And you need to, I'd say, a good thing would be go ahead and like establish relationships that you feel good, like asking for assistance. Not try to do everything. Strong dad, strong new dad, doing everything on your own. Ooh, did you get something?
Nah. I got a dumb rock.
Yeah, I got that rock too. Oh, I didn't read about any others. You know.
Oh, that
like,
was it.
Is that?
That was it?
No, there's another one.
No. Oh, okay. Mother.
Here's Talanji. I activated the Titan console. She couldn't figure out how to turn it on.
Am I right?
So, for
Right.
instance, say
There's some
like
stuffy.
me. Oh.
And some trash.
Emma and I, you know, like we'll get your groceries. We'll do grocery shopping for you.
That's
like,
nice.
you know, say yes. Get as much help as you can.
All right. I'm down with that.
I think pregnancy has historically been a community event, but we are less communal than we used to be. So people do a lot on their own. And it's really hard and stressful.
Yeah. Oh, are we still fighting?
Yeah, I guess we're waiting for this Commodore 64 to start up.
A little bit of a hallway fight.
I really want to play a fighting game with you.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you play?
I don't know anything.
Oh.
I just haven't. I used to love them and haven't played them in so long, and you have a history with them, and I find that interesting and want to you know, see you in that element.
Man, I don't know if it's been released yet. So, Injustice 2, the DC fighting game, with like
Mother.
Batman and Superman and all of our friends.
Yeah.
You listening to this?
Only
I don't
halfway.
wanna interrupt. Okay.
No, I'm reading the thing. Pass through defense grids to reach the final chamber. Reaching the third and final chamber cleanses the rate of all corruption and inflicts Mother with depleted energy. Oh, what you doing? Coordinate with your allies to pass through the defense grids. Maintain as few stacks as possible. Okay, I see. Let me get one of these, see what this does. Okay, we're going through.
Ooh, so I bit it, but I wasn't the first to bite it. It's just that I didn't know what was happening.
It's not going well.
What killed me? Just fire. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just a bunch of fire. Okay.
I have no idea what's happening. Is my other tank dead?
No, he's there. Looks like you guys have stabilized.
Yeah, but he needs to taunt.
You getting beat up?
We get debuffs that need to taunt when they happen. Okay, I think we're going.
Go, go, go. You can do it.
Oh no, I died.
Oh no, what happened?
I mean, they're mad. I don't know why.
Yeah, is it you?
I think so. I think it's because I wasn't supposed to run in there, but other people ran in there.
All right. Mother.
Oh yeah, can you give me some knowledge?
Passing through a defense grid inflicts 13,000 damage to all players. Additionally, an embodiment of contamination is summoned after 3 seconds.
God damn it. Are we going through or not, man?
What brought you back to life?
Battle Rust.
Oh. Man, there are just a lot of dead folks. You
Yeah.
guys are now sort of out of the room for me.
I don't know. What's with the third room?
It wasn't clear.
I don't know what happens when there's fire. Oh, you just gotta stay away from it.
Yeah, just don't be in it.
Went through walls way too fast. Okay, well now I know. The problem is I just saw some people go, and so I went.
Right. I think it's just you have to like slowly one by one go through the defense grid. Otherwise, we're all gonna take way too much damage.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like too soon in the fight.
Right. No. It's too many people at once. The healers can't keep up. And then once she goes into a room, there's like a countdown for when that room just gets unlivable.
I see.
Which is what's happening to where I'm at and sort of stuck.
Oh, so we should maybe just wipe it.
No. You guys are.
Yeah. No, we're dead.
Oh yes. So it. Don't go fast. There you go. Oh, cool. There it is. Oh. Oh man. Well, all right. How you feeling?
Just fine.
You ready?
Cleansing protocol activated.
Is this what parenting feels like?
Oh, it's what happens when other people try to tell you.
Yeah, right? Actually,
yeah.
I bet that's a thing.
Yep.
Oh, it's just a big wind blowing us towards fire? That's pretty good.
All right. This guy. He doesn't even want me to hold the guy.
Why not?
So, okay, the correct way to do this is that after the person, you like trade off debuffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he does sanitizing strike. and that puts up a debuff, and the tanks swap, and so you just taunt after every buff, and it's a pretty standard mechanic. And so, but they've decided that I'm a mouth breather, and that
Would you?
not that I like haven't been tanking for a decade. And so he doesn't want me to. He doesn't want me to
Dissection protocol initiated.
to touch the tank. So you touch the boss at all?
To do the tank thing.
Yeah.
To do the damn thing.
I had a whisper conversation with a guy who's wants me to respect. We're gonna leave. I'm gonna leave after this one, so he can tank, because he said it's unacceptable to not know the fights.
Okay. Cool. I love that that is now just on the internet.
Yeah. Well, maybe we just cut that part out.
Oh, maybe we can salvage it. What can we learn? What can we grow?
Oh, you know that WoW's a game for kids,
Oh, no.
and the era has passed.
The era has passed. People weren't sassy like this before?
Oh no, the era where I would stand to be discussed with, to have conversations with people like that.
Yeah.
It's like it is a major problem that they've always had with the game, but I never had it before because like I always played every day, so I knew everything already.
Yeah, right.
So that's why I used to not be able to see chat.
You used to not be able to see chat?
I used to hide it.
Oh, you just cut it out?
Yeah, just like no need, because if you just kind of confidently go forward, it works out fine. Basically, end result is pretty much the same, and you don't have to see people talking.
Oh, jeez, I just got...
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Anti-contagion. Surgical field engaged. Preparing samples for study.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Well, we're almost there.
Yeah, no, we got this. We're fine. Now that we know what the mechanic is.
Dissection protocol.
Not what everybody's worried about. Oof.
Testing bacterial resistance.
Well, their time is very valuable.
I can tell.
It's a really, just game design wise, it's tough when like the core drive is efficiency
Yeah.
and like personal advancement, and everything else is kind of like depersonalized. Like it just kind of like suggests you should be in the mindset of,
Facility systems.
Man, it's the same dumb thing.
yeah.
So like anything less than perfect is sort of meant with
This research
complete scorn.
designed to contain and study the
Yep.
entity has begun.
Anonymous respect.
You have been keeping that abomination alive? Why?
Are you really respecting?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just because this guy will not
Found the answer?
give up. He and the other tank are in a voice chat, and so they were having a little team up. Cool team up.
convo.
Yeah.
All right.
Do not have that
That's a
kind of
bummer.
time.
Well,
Cthulhu
now I
must
can
be stopped now.
equip a good piece of gear I got, and look at that, my item level went up.
That's all it took.
Oh,
Well, now you're good at
lines
winning.
are wrong.
Yeah, they're gonna be trash.
Oh, look, there's like a nice rogue, but
Oh, somebody complimented you.
yeah, but I didn't do anything
Activate the console.
because the guy wouldn't let me touch it.
End to Goku.
Really?
I went in the other room and tanked ads. I didn't tank that at all.
That's annoying. Sorry, man.
He doesn't know how to change a role. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
I respect. He doesn't know how to. He just messaged me and said, I don't know how to change role. So you might
You
have
should-
to tank.
Man, you should tell him that that's unacceptable. It might be a little too hyphy, but I don't know. It seems right.
So dumb. Oh boy, my bars do not have the right abilities on them. I'll tell you that.
Always backfill.
No idea.
Oh, Richard. Is this what rating is?
No, rating is. That's why. Remember, I said I hate. Like I'm like really shitty about Raid Finder because it like trivializes all the mechanics, and you play with people that hate you. Instead, you get a group
I
of people
do remember you say that.
that you like having conversations with, and you chill out and do it and support each other.
Oh, that's nice.
But it'll be a good contrast.
No, I think that's good. And you know, I think there's some dad stuff here. You can't just go and just talk to any dad. There's not like a universal dad experience.
Right.
You gotta find dads you can chill with.
So we
You
only
know?
have one tank currently because he doesn't know how to change his role.
All right, great. You just yelled out roll. Oh, somebody got some stuff. I don't know. I don't know what's happening in this game right now. It's just a lot, man. So many boys on my screen.
All right, 340. Need that shield again, and I'm back. I'm a tank again.
Oh, great.
Um,
What was it like being DPS?
I had no abilities. I couldn't do anything. Felt dumb. All right. I need to read about this person that's coming up. Do you know who it is? Oh, here we go. Avoid being struck by Void Lash multiple times during Might of the Void. Consider the position of your allies when redirecting Void Lash. Interrupt and crowd control allies under the effects of Will of Corruption. I said I'll just let your boy MT. I'm assuming they're boys. Just making it's a judgment call, but I'm making it.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Cleave damage. Don't actually know if it's good damage or not, but it's there. And there's a lot of yellow numbers on my screen.
But it is the classic thing of like tanking. I always want to tank. I get I get very bored if I'm not tanking eventually, and the because I like the progression model of like I used to be killed by this thing and now I don't die. It's very empowering.
Oh, I'm charmed.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to kill you when that happens.
Yep. I did just get straight murdered.
Oh. You think that it would like kill you, but man, you just die?
Yeah, you just...
I thought it was like a thing that you...
Looks like you just die. I walked up, it mind controlled me, and then I
Everybody
died.
killed you. Interrupt.
Well, no.
Oh yeah, no, that's what it is. You're supposed to interrupt and crowd control people, but not kill them. Everyone just killed you.
Yeah, I just got murdered.
Get a resurrection? Didn't huh?
There I am. Boy howdy, was that annoying.
So yeah, and it's I always play the beginning of expansions because it's nice because nobody knows how to do anything. But you know, it's been a while at this point, so everyone's feels sufficiently shitty with themselves.
they can tell you that something is unacceptable.
Yep.
Did we do it? Did we win?
I don't think that was the boss.
Oh.
But you gotta just, you know, you're in charge. Things might go shitty.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about it.
I like that they subtitled that. I mean, our bear tank is gonna have to help you out. Or gonna have to let you help, really.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're gonna see. Yeah, I think it's just because it's Raid Finder, it just doesn't matter. I would need to be changing. But it doesn't really. Because he gets a debuff that makes him take 50% more damage. But it just doesn't really seem to matter.
Hey, what's happening with that?
I think we gotta stay not in the black, I guess. I don't know what this guy's deal is. I got time. He's a herald of N'Zoth. Oh, here's that gross thing. Everybody's favorite blue ring. No? Doesn't seem that.
I don't know.
So that, he does like a little tentacle attack and it makes him take way less
Gotcha.
healing.
Interesting.
I don't give a shit, man. I taunted. He needed it. He can take it back if he wants. At my heart, I'm a tank. I can't just sit here and not do shit.
You know, I think that's the right call. You can't stop people from being shitty on the internet.
Well, because if he's actually a good tank, he'll recognize that
But
I
you're
taunted
tanking.
when I needed to taunt, and now he'll let it be.
Yeah. He saw your dad skills and was like, actually, you know what?
He does have the goods, turns
Yeah.
out.
He knows the difference between feta and brie.
He's
Guy's all right.
he's up on Sean.
He's definitely read at least the first 5.
He did not taunt in time, but I bubbled to make it go back to him, and then came over here and took the ad because I'm a good tank.
Well, nice. So
I
you
taunted-
manipulated
I
the
taunted
fight to make him do the right thing.
I did.
That's pretty good.
Man, that whisper is odd. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, this is
I
gonna be
will say
doing
that
the
the
debuff.
DPS is boring in long fights.
Yeah. Some classes I love, some classes I very much do not. It's really fun if you feel like you're doing a hard rhythm very well.
Yeah, and maybe I just don't know. And so much of Shaman is just like, did that proc? Nope. All right.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
You'll hit a big one day.
See, I should taunt. He's got a bunch of debuffs. I'm watching his health. He's fine. He's fine. Oh yeah, they're doing a good job over there. They're just interrupting and not killing.
Didn't happen to me. Oh, nice.
We did it.
Come on, come on, come on. No whammies, no whammies.
Ooh, I got a thing.
Oh, crafting regents.
Ooh, I got a good thing.
What did you get?
300 to 340. And it's got a little,
First console activated. Reestablishing energy.
it's got a little, prismatic socket for one of my jewel crafter gems.
That's nice.
I like to put gems in my shit.
Hmm.
Okay, well, what did we learn? We learned don't quit. Stick with it. We learned boys will be boys.
Dads will be dads.
Dads will be dads.
What if we just assumed that, like, instead of everyone being a 10-year-old boy,
Yes.
everyone's just a dad?
Yeah.
Just a tired dad.
I think that's some shit. I think you're on to some real shit. That because you said that earlier when we were in heroic, and it actually I could feel my psychology shift. I was like, you know what? I like these dads.
Shit, that's very good.
These dads know that. Yeah, they're just doing their best.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 323. I mean, that's an improvement.
Hell yeah.
What'd you think of the raid?
You know, it was alright. It was-
Yeah.
But I didn't expect, I didn't expect fireworks the first time.
So here's what I want to set up for us next time.
Oh, okay.
I want to set up.
You want to tease a little bit.
Yeah, I want to, and it'll be tricky, because we're busy dads, and I can pull this off for actual next time. But I want a group of 10 folk.
Mm.
Maybe get that, good friend Mango, friend of the pod. Get him on. Get Shaman. Coordinate with my guildies.
Are any of these guildies dads?
They weren't when I left.
Just real quick, just head count.
One who's on now is a mom of 2, I think.
Oh, man, fuck me for not even.
Well,
there I go again.
there you go. I did use some pronouns, so I gotta say. And then I don't. She's not in the guild anymore, though. I wonder if they had a falling out or something. I'll figure that out.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think we should try. We'll compare and contrast that with a small group, and I think there's gonna be some deep, good dad lessons for that.
Could we be the force that brings your guild back together?
Yes. I say yes, and that will be good. We'll see what happens. But maybe we get together for a group. And then we'll experience it as a group of 10 people that we are neighborly with, instead of a group of 50 people that we are trying to look at in a positive light. And we will see how that experience is. And I think it'll be a good analogy that if you like try to put yourself in the global, you look for advice from Sean parenting rather than like your friends and like relatives, that there's like a difference in like, you know, feeling. It helps to feel like you got a community around you, and those people, they're not my community. Although next time I'm gonna think of them as dads.
We're gonna just put them in our community, whether they like it or not.
Yes, we're gonna retcon them into our community. We'll fanfic our fellow raiders as good dads.
I like that a lot.
Okay, so we have a plan.
Yeah.
Any segments that you really want to start up or continue next time?
Oh, I mean, it's a whole week from now.
Yeah, that's true. You need time.
I mean,
you're not ready, is what you're telling you. You haven't prepared.
Right. I have to at least real quick glance through the Wikipedia page of these pop culture daddies that I'm thinking of to make sure the stuff I'm saying is at least like close to being accurate.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
you got a week. You got a week, so
Yeah.
you're gonna do your research. I'm gonna do my work of seeing if I still have friends in the World of Warcraft, and we'll see if we can actually build a community of dads and take down some seemingly impossible challenges together.
Oh man, that sounds so good.
All right. Well, Peter, you're gonna be a good dad.
Richard, you are a good dad.
Goodbye.